So the fact that it can last a day just in videos and half a day in like gameplay with half brightness isn't too bad. With full brightness, maybe less than that, but still, that's not bad. Solid mind here, and today we are asking the question: should you buy the ROG 8 Pro, a gaming phone? ROG have made quite a few gaming, I guess, things. There's ROG Ally, the Ally X, and this is a phone. Should you buy this? Let's find out together.
They say stuff like Dare to Win and GLHF, short for Good Luck Have Fun, and established in 2000.
Alright, so it looks like you can put some text on the back of your phone. I don't know how that would help you in the gaming element, but it's cool, at least. Reminds me of the Nothing phone, how it has those lights that pop up, but this one's more of an LED screen on the back, so not bad, not bad.
2006, because that's when the first ROG phone came to existence. But apart from those three, we do get some ROG branding on the camera module, as well as here at the bottom right or top left, depending on how you look at it.
Not bad.
Speaking of that camera butt, it's on the thick side as well. It kind of has this stacked looking design.
Yeah, it looks a little bit different to normal like square or rectangle camera mounts.
But for the most part, it isn't unwarranted. More on that later. Now, if you still haven't noticed in the intro, here at the rear, the ROG 8 Pro still features anime vision. Now in this, well, dotted LED iteration, if you can clearly see the dots, maybe the B-roll will get it better.
Is this a feature or a gimmick? I think for me, if I'm getting a smartphone, I'm putting a case on it. I still think this is a gimmick.
Either way, it's pretty cool and completes the whole stealth cyberpunk feel to this phone. Users can hop into the Armory Crate console and toggle it on or off from there. We also get a slew of customizable preset options for the dotted display to react to, for incoming calls and notifications, playing games, playing music, and so much more.
When would I ever play music and then turn my phone around? I think I would only ever use it for phone calls. So I'm at a desk, I'm working, turn my phone upside down, and then when I look at it, I can see who's calling based upon the animation. Maybe that might work, but still, again, it's like that's a gimmick, really, because I can just turn the phone over and look and see who's calling and texting or whatever.
Favorite comes in the form of a countdown timer for taking photos at whatever timer length you choose, whether that's 5 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Let's continue.
Very accurate from the get-go. Users can even customize the animation and indicator style in the settings menu, but it also features optical face unlock, which also works for...
To be fair, most phones do have front fingerprint scanners, most modern phones. So I'll show you something, right? So here's an example of what's this? iPhone, is this 6S? 6S, whatever? It has a physical button here. On the OnePlus 5T. Is this 5T or 6T? This is the 5T. My 6T is somewhere else. So on the 5T, it's at the back. And on the 7T Pro, where is it? There you go. See here? Where is it? Can I? There it is, basically. So most phones have it in the front, so it's not really too bad.
For the most part, unless in complete darkness. Jumping into the new camera system.
Okay, let's finish this off a little bit.
Under the glass of the ROG Phone 8 Pro is a Qualcomm Snap. Well, it'd be nice to know that the Asus ROG Phone 8 Pro gets Qi wireless charging. Charging the phone up takes about 40 minutes with the included brick, and we think it's worth mentioning that even when with quick gaming sessions sprinkled around throughout the day. Now, if you were planning to play for 8 hours straight, your results will definitely vary. Now, before we wrap this review up...
1 second, let's look a little bit back.
Rather just not be bothered to fiddle with the Armory Crate as well. For battery benchmark results, as usual, we've run these tests with the phone set to airplane mode, volume muted, and at 50% brightness to account for mixed usage variables. At PCMark's Work 3.0 battery test, the phone lasted 11 hours and 58.
That's not bad. 11 hours of gameplay isn't bad.
Minutes. While in our standard Unitech video loop test, it garnered a result of 23 hours and 36 minutes.
That's basically a day in just watching videos. To be fair, like a phone that's designed for gaming needs to last a little bit longer. The specs at this level don't really matter because they're all good specs. So I think what really matters when it comes to a gaming phone is thermal throttling. That's how hot the phone gets. Does it ramp down the CPU? It doesn't. And also, the battery life. The battery life is number one when it comes to mobile gaming. Mobile gaming, you don't really need high specs to run mobile games. Um, so the fact that it can last a day just in videos and half a day in like gameplay with half brightness isn't too bad. With full brightness, maybe less than that, but still, that's not bad.
And did it reflect in real world use? Yes, it did. Potential buyers can expect great battery life even when with quick gaming sessions sprinkled around throughout the day. Now, if you were
Yeah, and on this ROG, Pro 8, it also came with a vent at the back. That way you can keep the phone a little bit cooler, potentially giving you more battery life as well. So not bad, not bad.
planning to play for 8 hours straight, your results will definitely vary. Now, before we wrap this review up, let's address the biggest elephant in the room, the price. The ROG Phone 8 Pro is not a budget-friendly smartphone. At the time
Got
this
it.
video was recorded, we still haven't gotten its official Philippine pricing. But in the US, this particular model, the one configured with 24 gigabytes of RAM
24 gigs of RAM is more than my PC.
and 1 terabyte of internal storage, it goes for $1,499.
1499.99. Let's see today what price point that would get. I am a curious person to find out. So the ROG 8 Pro today, I can buy it for around £1,100 starting. So this price does look reasonable. Obviously, the pound is worth way more than the dollar right now. So yeah, that's for a half a terabyte version, it's around 1,100. So this pricing is pretty realistic of the current pricing if you were to buy it in the US today. Question is this: should you buy it? Should you buy the ROG Pro 8? My answer is no. The reason why I say that is that I would say the main features of this is the RAM and the storage, but most people that want to game seriously, you can buy a normal phone and get an ROG Ally X that is cheaper. You could literally buy you could buy an ROG Ally X and a phone for the price of this phone by itself. You can buy an ROG Ally without the X in it, so maybe like $700-800, and still get a decent OnePlus whatever phone, or the other versions of that are out there right now. So I would say no, I wouldn't buy this. You're better off buying the handheld gaming unit that's a lot cheaper, about half the price if you go for the non-X version, and still get a normal good phone. So that's my recommendation. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.